All right, on this week's video, we've picked up the donor car for the Jeep. Safety third. We live?
Okay.
Woo!
No.
Woo!
Yeah, that's it.
All right, so yes, it's Friday and we should be working on the Jeep, but we've been kind of busy. So this 38 that you've seen, I think we did a little video of it before. So we took it over and had it inspected. A few little minor jobs, a couple of shims on the steering, just a couple of little clearance issues. We've basically got everything done apart from I just got to untangle the seat belt and a couple of little jobs. So it should go back over and get past
next week, hopefully, if we can fit it, if we can get it in down the road. 32, that's all done, dusted, licensed, legal. They pick that up tomorrow, so that's gone.
Yes, that's done all, like I say, same thing. We had a few little jobs to do on that.
Yeah.
Nothing major, just like sort of adjust some brakes up, handbrake. We had to lift the front up a little bit, a few little jobs, and pretty easy. That's all done.
Yep.
So that's those two. We'll cut over here and have a look at these other two.
Yep. Okay. So we've been working on the 55 as well. So just putting more bits and pieces back into that to get it running. We're just going to touch up the dash.
Yeah, just got to touch up.
The owner wants to paint it. We don't want him to paint it. So what we're doing is we're just going to touch up the repairs that we've done, like with the right-hand drive to left-hand or left-hand drive to right-hand drive conversion. And then we'll get it regoed. Because I reckon once he gets it regoed and starts driving it, probably won't go to the painters for a while.
Not for a little while.
I think he'll drive it. So
I think he'll drive it like this.
That's the plan.
But yeah, we had to order some headers because it's got a right-hand drive rack in it now. And the headers we had, we thought we might be able to modify them, but it's way too much modifying. So we've ordered a set of what we call shorty headers. They should be here next week. And we'll just keep chipping away at that. The Buick, which I did the little short video. If you go to our shorts videos, you can see that. So we've got the engineer coming out on Monday just to discuss how to make it legal with the airbag system. That sounds like we're going to be able to do it.
Yeah, because it does drop very low.
Yes.
When it's aired out, it's
basically the back is about 40 mil off the ground and the front's basically on the ground.
Yeah.
For us legally in Western Australia, and I think it's actually most of Australia,
yeah,
aired out, we still have to have 100 mil legally.
Yeah, legally. And you can't have it so that you can adjust the pumps while you're driving, and it's all.
So we'll have to do
like for you American guys where you can just do it.
Yeah.
No, we can't do that.
We'll have to do an electronic controller that'll be hooked to the neutral safety. So basically, when it's not in neutral or park, you can't adjust.
Yeah. So, but when we've done those before, we did that on Mark's 57.
Yeah.
So yeah. So,
that'll
be the phone. Could you
I'll get that phone, and then we'll talk about the other thing.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about our new play toy. Yeah, over here.
Perfect.
Ranwen Park. Will it drive?
Yeah, well, if it was roadkill, we'd just put some taillights in it and we'd drive.
We probably wouldn't even put taillights in it. We'd just drive.
We'd just drive.
Yeah, that Ocky strap the boot lid shut.
And they'd go.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So this is our new beast.
This is the donor car. So it's I think it was a 2010?
2011.
2011, 2010,
I don't know, whatever. Something like that.
XR6 too, so which means it's got slightly better
LSD,
because LSD and stuff.
Two-wheel peel.
Yeah. So we're going to use as much as we can out of this car. Motor,
but still make it look nice. Like we won't be using that steering wheel.
No, well, because it's
you know what I mean.
An airbag in it and everything anyway. Yeah. But we use motor, gearbox, fuel tank, wiring, complete wiring harness. We're thinking we're going to pull the whole wiring harness.
Yeah.
The dash, we think we might even bring the dash
cluster, not the dash, but the dash cluster. So the gauges.
The gauges.
I reckon I could fuck around with that, take the front off, and fit it behind some cutout holes on the Jeep, and And,
when I'll do a bit more showing around it in a second, but brake booster pedals. We need to use the throttle pedal because it's fly-by-wire, so we'll use all that stuff. What else did we decide we were going to use? We measured the radiator.
We can use the fan.
We can use the fan, but not
it's
the
a
radiator.
single fan, not the radiator.
But apart from that, if you want to buy
some XR6 bucket seats, door panels, wheels,
suspension,
doors,
we don't need
suspension, So,
but that's the idea. The idea is that the car's only got 210,000 k's, which is a reasonably low mile
for these for this motor anyway.
And because it's a 6-speed automatic, and we'll use the shifter. We'll probably just repurpose the shifter, make a new box for it, and that sort of thing. So we'll use as much of this car as possible. We're figuring by using the tank and the pump, then it should be simple. Everything should be plug and play.
And our other choice was to just buy a motor and box and a computer and a harness from someone else that they've already pulled out of the car. But then the thing is, I don't know where the shit goes, where it gets plugged into. Right. So at least, okay, this is a little bit more work because we have to pull it out, but we know where everything's going to go.
And it was about the same money.
Yeah,
so they wanted,
that's right.
For what we paid for this whole car, we were going to pay for the motor and box, and they do it as a conversion kit, but we'll have everything. We're going to be able to use a lot more than we were.
We'll find other bits and pieces in here that we'll be able to use. So.
But and then whatever we don't use, this like say we were going to sell the seats and the wheels and tyres, we might
which will recover some money. So that's the plan. So you want to bring the camera around the front, and I'll open the bonnet.
Yeah,
the hood.
Well, let's have a closer look.
Yes.
So, grab this. Come in here. I'll show you the dash as I'm walking past. So you can see the gauges we think we'll use, and the shifter, even though it's not very pretty. I think by the time
we can make it pretty,
we'll make it look all right.
Yeah, we'll put like one of those Cobra snake heads on top of the shifter with the light up eyes. Yeah,
that's the way to go.
That's cool.
That's what we want. So there it is.
Yeah. So it's a country car too. So
Barra.
I don't know. I think the country cars, the motors are probably okay. Even though the Ks are a bit higher, I think it's better Ks because it's longer running. It's not just around town.
Yeah.
Someone's been doing skids in our driveway. Look. Bloody hell. Jeez, we don't want to start there. That's a bad habit.
No.
It's lucky we've got so much shit in the yard, otherwise there would have been donuts.
Yeah, that's right. But you can see, we should be able to use, we might even be able to use that radiator overflow, that sort of stuff. We're going to try and use as much as we can.
Yeah, that's right. So we'll see how we go. We're pretty happy with it. So,
and as I say, if you want, one of the doors is okay, the wheels are okay, that front bumper might be alright, one light's broken.
Yeah, but it's got some good shit in it.
Yeah.
So, the guy, friend of ours who deals in these a bit, he's the one who got it for us.
Yeah, and Gary. Thank you, Gary.
Yeah, thanks, Gary. He sort of told us what's worth what and what people want and what breaks and all that sort of shit. So. And there was things on here that we would have just thrown out. And he says, "Oh no, people have paid this much for it," and we went, "Oh, okay." So, So
cool. All right, that wraps it up, I guess.
Yeah, I think. Oh, and catastrophe. We dragged catastrophe over.
Yes, we're gonna try and see if we can get brakes.
Yes.
Clutch.
Yeah.
Maybe wire it enough to make it.
Well, we want to make it safe to drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the whole thing. So brake lines first, then wire it so that it'll start and drive. I think we had gears. Did we have gears? I don't even know whether we had gears.
Yeah,
because it's a manual.
It's a manual.
So I've got to get the clutch.
I think we did try it. And I think we did.
Well, no, because we didn't have a clutch. No. So we'll have to figure that out. So, but anyway, it's only hydraulic, so we'll just figure that out. And then I've got to do something with the front springs because I've got to cut out. More of this
and fit the top shock
and actually fit it. A shocky in because it has a lot of bounce. Was that supposed to happen? Look at that. If these Trans Ams are rocking, don't bother knocking.
That's definitely rocking.
Me and your mum in this.
Oh God!
Look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
That's still going.
I still think that'll be fine off
That's
road.
mint. Actually, that'll be funny. God, gets a rock up, doesn't it? Because the shocks aren't in it. Like a lowrider.
Oh, yeah. It's exactly the same.
It's nearly similar. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Righto.
Well, that's it. Now, what is it? Like, subscribe, hit notifications.
Buy a t-shirt.
Yeah, buy a t-shirt.
Yeah.
So I'll put up new merch.
Yeah.
I'll do a little video of the new merch, and there is now a link in the description to go buy the merch, and we've got it set up so overseas guys can buy it too. And because the dollar's so bad, for American guys, they're pretty cheap.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's basically free.
Yeah, it's nearly. It's so cheap, you're
Yeah,
saving
it's so
money.
cheap. It's nearly free.
All right.
We got all sorts of stuff in here. Look
Yeah.
at this. What are these things? They're full of water.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh shit! There's water everywhere. Actually, the side panels here are full. I'm gonna have to drill a hole in the bottom.
Yeah.
There's a lot of water in here.
All right.
Okay.
See ya.
See you guys.